Devotional. Let go of the burden, receive sustenance. Psalm 55 verse 22. Cast your burden on the Lord, and He will sustain you. He will not leave the righteous fallen forever. We all carry burdens. We strive to hold them, like someone trying to walk with a backpack full of stones. King David, author of this psalm, knew what it was like to feel overwhelmed. However, in the midst of pain, he does not propose a human solution, but a spiritual surrender. Cast your burden on the Lord. This is not superficial advice, it is an invitation to experience God's faithfulness in a transformative way. When we let go, He sustains. 1. The call to let go is an act of trust. Kicking out implies a deliberate action, letting go, dropping, surrendering. It is not simply mentioning problems to God in prayer, but giving them to them with the assurance that He is more capable than we are. Many pray, but they continue to carry their worries. This verse reminds us that we are not called to carry everything alone. God is not a passive listener, He is an active sustainer. To let go of our burdens is to recognize that He is wiser, stronger, and more faithful than our own strategies. 2. God does not promise to take away the burden, but to sustain us in the midst of it. Sometimes we want God to completely remove our trials, but His promise is greater: He will sustain us. This involves strengthening ourselves, lifting ourselves up, giving ourselves daily grace to endure, wisdom to walk, and comfort to persevere. Their sustenance is not always visible, but it is constant. Like a father who lifts up his tired child, God holds His own with tenderness and firmness. The righteous may fall, but they will not remain fallen, because God intervenes with power. 3. God's faithfulness transcends our emotions. When we are downcast, we tend to think that God has abandoned us or that the suffering will be eternal. This psalm demolishes that lie. God will not leave the righteous forever fallen. Our emotional state does not define our standing before God. Even though we are on the ground, He considers us righteous by faith, and His faithfulness does not change. We are not alone in the valley. God bows down, lifts us up, and walks with us to the end. Practical applications. 1. Make a written list of the burdens you carry today, emotional, family, ministry, and prayerfully give them one by one to God, asking Him to sustain you. 2. Talk to someone you trust about how God has sustained you in the past. Remembering His faithfulness strengthens your present faith. 3. Whenever a worry comes back to your mind, instead of fueling fear, respond with a statement of faith based on this verse. Remember, He will sustain you. Conclusion. Life will put weights on our shoulders, but God calls us not to carry them alone. He is our refuge, our strength, our sustenance. Cast your burden on the Lord. His love does not fail, His power does not diminish, and His promise is firm: He will not leave the righteous forever fallen. If you feel weak, overwhelmed, or on the verge of giving up today, look up. There is your sustainer. It is not just a hope, it is a certainty. God doesn't just hear you. He holds you.